So that day when I went to do that presentation, at one point in my talk, I had 4 chairs on stage with me. And at one point I said, ladies and gentlemen, I need 4 volunteers. Got my volunteers, and I want the 4 of you to stand in front of these 4 chairs, and they did. Started telling the story, got to a certain word of the story, and 3 of my volunteers sat down. And the reason they sat down is, well, I cheated. Before my presentation, I went up to 3 people, I said, 1, 2, 3, I need you to help me out. I'm going to ask for some volunteers, and I'm going to say a certain word. When I say the word, they sit down, they said, no problem, no problem, no problem. Perfect. Got to that part of my talk, said, ladies and gentlemen, I need 4 volunteers. A bunch of hands went up, and I was like, how about you and maybe you and randomly you? And a 4th person that had no idea what I was doing. I said, excellent, I look forward to stand in front of these 4 chairs. And I did, and I told the story, got a certain word, the code word, 3 of them sat down. Here's the 4th one. Sat down. Wow, well, come on. I mean, it makes a lot of sense, right? The chair was there. Everyone else was sitting. Why not sit? How many times have you been in that situation? Maybe it wasn't that exact context. Maybe it wasn't you, maybe it was a friend. Maybe the conversation went like this. The beer was there. Everyone else was drinking. Why not drink? Yo, the cigarette was there. I mean, everyone was smoking. Why not smoke? Point number 1. It is perfectly okay to be the only person standing. As you go through life, you're going to have opportunities to stand and opportunities to sit. There's absolutely nothing wrong with being the only person standing. If you choose to sit down, all the power to you. Or you find yourself a nice lazy boy recliner, kick up your feet and grab yourself a lemonade. But if the only reason you're sitting down is because everyone else around you is sitting down, I'm going to suggest you want to re-examine that choice. Point number 2. Just like we can make that 4th person sit down, we can make that 4th person stand. Just like we can negatively influence people around us to sit down, we can positively influence people around us to stand.